see you, man. We got my boy Jaylen Johnson in this bitch today, man. AKA Magic, AKA Houdini. AKA JJ6. Niggas don't know about that JJ6, bro.
They
That's
do not
back
know.
in the day. How you living, man? How you been?
Man, I've been good. Everything is everything. Just working, chilling with the fam. Just got back from school and all that.
I'm about to say, you just got back in town. Yeah. I don't know. When last time we linked up, bro? It been a minute, boy.
Nah, for real. Probably
at least a year. You don't think it's a year?
At least a year for sure. Probably like this time last year when I was on break.
Okay.
Because, we used to get home for like Christmas break, summer break. So I'll try to link up with y'all boys when I'm home and stuff.
Yeah. So, transitioning and everything, getting ready. So, what's like your main focus coming into the new year?
Main focus is just getting ready for Pro Day, draft, all that. Just like really locking in. Like it's time. Everything I've been working for like my whole life. Like the moment is here, and like I've been waiting on this moment. So I'm ready. This finna be a big year.
You got no butterflies?
Nah, just because maybe a little anxious, just ready to see like what's gonna come. But not nervous just because I know I put in the work like to prepare myself. Yeah. I've never been like nervous, anything, just anxious.
Be itching, boy. You just
ready
to
like
see
just
the outcome
like
for
just
it.
be thinking about it all day.
Be.
Like hella sleepless nights just thinking about this shit.
Bro, that's what it takes to be great though, bro.
Nah, for real.
That's definitely what it takes to be great. So, like, how often do you like stay training and everything? It's like an everyday constant thing. I know you just got back in town.
Nah, so when I first got back, I had to take a little time off just like to get my body back right. Like you want to take not too long off because I've been working out. I honestly probably started working out a little bit too soon but that's just naturally how I am. I don't like sitting around. Like I be bored. Like I just want to go work out, go do something to get better.
Get back to it.
Yeah. But you got to let your body recover after the season.
You don't want to overwork yourself either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. I already know how that shit be.
What's your recovery like?
So recovery is a whole bunch of Normatec boots. Y'all know what them is?
Hell yeah.
That's that shit that be on people when y'all in the bed and the medic and everything?
Yeah,
okay.
It's like basically like astronaut pants type shit. Like
what that shit do?
It really just like compress your legs and it help flush out all that stuff. So after you work out, like you don't be as sore. Like you get your legs back way sooner. It helps just recovery. Big on like ice baths, saunas, all types of stuff like that. I got some recovery tights that I can sleep in too. So it's like tights that everybody know. Like everybody know tights, leggings, but they like OD tight just to compress your legs, help flush all that stuff out.
Nigga, can you walk in them bitches?
Nah, you can walk. You can do a lot of stuff. I be chilling in them, like just walking around the house, just chilling. But they good for when you sleep.
Just always training. Just always, even in your sleep.
Gotta get better. Yeah. That's really just these days.
That's recovery.
Like, that's what the game about, really, recovery. Like you see.
Staying healthy.
Yeah, that's because your best ability is availability. And that's like the biggest thing. You just always want to be available to play.
How your mental be? Why, like, as like you be thinking about all this stuff and still trying to stay focused?
Shit, I mean, my mind be all over the place for real. But that's just because I know who I am outside of football too. So it's like I'm thinking about all bunch of stuff. But when it comes to football, I'm just looking at that one goal, like end goal. You gotta zone everybody else out. That's why I like football. Like it's a team sport, but you really gotta be solo. That's how you gotta look at it. Just because nobody else path or nobody else like story gonna be the same as yours. Like some people might be able to get away with certain stuff. Like that's one thing I learned. Like you just gotta figure out what works for you.
Okay.
That's all you can worry about. You can control what you can control.
Yeah, don't stress about it too much. Just let it happen.
Hell yeah.
I already know, bro. That shit had me anxious as hell. Just not know what's gonna happen next. I'll always be overthinking shit, bro. So I already know you gotta stay patient and stay focused in that moment.
No, for real.
So, bro, you gotta tell me what it was like playing at UGA, bro. Like, I know I ask you this shit all the time, bro, but what was it like truly like, bro?
UGA, like, that's a different experience. I ain't gonna hold you. Just being, like, just walking in, like, seeing. Because when I first walked in there, like, I ain't know nobody for real. Yeah. Like, I was coming that bit 0 stars, like, walk on. Like,
walked on.
Yes, so I'm looking at people really I used to see on TV, like, real deal. Like, damn, like, this nigga don't even know. I used to watch him when I was in high school, and I'm just out there. I just really had to just like make my way. But it was a crazy experience. Just like I learned so much. Like UGA changed me for sure. Like that's why I'm just glad I got to graduate from UGA. Like, cause real deal. Like I feel like that UGA standard, that's always gonna be in me for life.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into the sports and everything. But what was your biggest takeaway from UGA, life wise, not just football wise, but just like life wise?
My biggest takeaway from UGA, probably just I seen how good it can get and I seen how bad it can get for niggas. So it's like, yeah, so it's just crazy. Everything, like you get a different perspective, like when you see certain stuff, just because everybody, like everything at the UGA is extreme. So like the good is gonna be good and the bad is gonna be bad.
Cause you're in that light.
Yeah, cause you always in that spotlight. So that's like the biggest takeaway I learned.
I might say the time you've been there, that's when the school was really dominating.
Always
everything
being
too.
watched.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Y'all was going head to head with Bama.
Okay.
So I already know the spotlight on y'all was bright.
Yeah.
Kirby had y'all boys in line, boy.
Nah, Kirby different. I ain't gonna lie.
Saving 2.0.
For sure. Like, but a different beast.
What's
Like,
that?
What you mean?
Just, I mean, obviously, like everybody know, Kirby used to be at Bama, and it's crazy calling him Kirby because to his face, I wouldn't even call him Kirby. I would call him Coach Smart. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah. So like, he's just different. Like, he all about being great. So it's like, I never met a coach like that. Like,
He really dedicated to the game and to his players.
for sure. like more than somebody can imagine. Like obviously you got to be crazy to win that many rings, but however crazy, like you think you got to be, like he more, like he real deal, like everybody get on the field. Nah, about that. He don't play being late to practice. No, none of that. Like he got a microphone.
Oh, he's on that.
He got a microphone, bruh. So like we used to be practicing. If he cuss you out, like the whole campus gonna hear it. Cause I swear to God, cause like the practice field right there, so like it's bus stops over here, regular students is at, so they can definitely hear that. Like shit used to get leaked all the time, just like of him, Kirby yelling on the microphone. All you gotta do is just press record, you gonna hear something crazy. So like that was the thing. You didn't want to get exposed on that microphone because the whole campus gonna know.
The whole campus know. Yeah,
Niggas getting off at the bus stop. Damn, Jaylen, I heard Kirby.
I heard Kirby was on it, bro. What happened?
No, for real.
What was the energy like though, being on like that national championship team that year
That
for y'all in Georgia?
That energy was just crazy, like, cause for us, like we still college athletes. You still on the football team, so it's really like a brotherhood. So it's like everybody like goofy playing around and stuff. Like we having real deal, like intimate friendships, like these real deal, like my brothers and stuff. Like we got the same hobbies. You never know, but it's just crazy. Like the nigga you chilling with, he a fucking 5-star. Like he one of the best players in the country. But when you just chilling, you just like, oh yeah, this is the bro. Like this is game. But the stuff we used to do, I look back at it, I'm like, damn, like we was really going at it. Like them practices, like if those practices was on live TV, like y'all would look at UGA even way more different just off of the competitive nature and shit. Like that shit was real deal, like a game.
Made you better though, like
no,
like,
for sure. You had to be on your shit at UGA. Like at UGA, I used to be like, you tripping if you drop a ball at practice. Like
yeah, you can never fuck up at all.
Can't never.
Yeah,
That's how
being a walk-on of some of the teammates and people you play with, bro. You play with some big name people out there. And
everything. My story was like, my situation was different because when I first came in, I'm a walk-on, so I really can't mess up. And I remember my coach told me straight up to my face, he was like, that's why I'm always fuck with my receiver coach, Coach Hank. He was the Coach Hank that he at LSU now. But when I first came in there, he told me, he was like, look, like I don't know who lied to you, telling you gonna have a fair chance. He was like, no, that shit dead. He was like, you gonna have to do twice as more to get half of what the next man gonna get. So it's like I never like really complained about that shit. I just said, damn, that's just what it is. Like that's the hand I was dealt. I'm finna try to make the most out of this bitch. And that's just what I did. But that's why he always like had respect for me because he seen how I did that shit.
Bro, how did you stay focused and committed like the whole time? Like being told that, positive The whole
Bruh,
It's like I'm doing
that's
more.
crazy.
I'm still
That's real though. Like, that's some
Staying
real shit he
down,
told
seeing
you.
the
But
bigger,
damn, bro,
seeing the
like
vision.
Nah, for sure. That shit was tough. I ain't gonna even J-Fake, like, it was just all easy and I always had the right mindset. Like, I always knew, only thing that kept me going was just the confidence I had in myself. Because if I wasn't overly confident, I'm not even like an arrogant ass nigga, but I'm overly confident, especially like inside my head. So like I'm kind of delusional. That's the only thing that kept me going. Is like, damn, I might be last on the depth chart coming in, but I feel like I'm the best. Like, that's how you gotta be. And then shit, you just gotta know he give and he take. Like, it's gonna be them days where you think you got it figured out. Oh yeah, this the year. Then it's gonna be some days you're like, damn man, this shit not for me.
yeah.
I feel like every football player done had that
ups and downs.
moment where you like, is this shit really for me? Like, you really gotta question that shit sometimes.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
people don't even realize football players more relatable to real life people.
Oh yeah, nah, for
Then,
sure.
yeah.
Like, football gets you ready for that real life.
Yeah,
It's that breaking point.
Hell
It's like
yeah.
I'm gonna make it or I'm gonna.
No, I also, you play with some big name people though. Like I was saying, like on your team, like people, future NFL players, like George Pickens, Jordan Davis. You played with a lot of those guys, and like you said, you had to fight twice as hard. So like you staying the course and everything, staying committed through that. Like, how was it just also seeing who you was playing with, all them 5-star athletes and everything, and the run y'all was going on, everything like. What was your main thing that to get you felt like noticed amongst playing with all those top notch
Man,
future NFL players?
bruh, like, to get noticed, especially by your own coaching staff, because you got to get noticed by the coaching staff before you get noticed by the fans. So it's like, I just knew I had to come out there and do something different than everybody else, because everybody else already got advantage over me. So like, my advantage was I could play every position on the field. Like, I done played XZ, slot, like everything at UGA. And
boy, that slot dangerous.
yeah, that slot, it get real.
All right, real.
It get real for sure, because that's where you really got to think.
Yeah,
But yeah, that was my thing, like, to get noticed, like, swear my coach know he could put me in any position, anytime in the game, and they know I'm gonna know all the plays, all types of shit. Cause like, I be trying to tell walk-ons now, like, man, like, you a walk-on and you busting plays, like, pause. I know y'all know, but
Like,
but yeah, it's like you can't do shit like that.
you behind and you still
Yeah,
tight. I see what you're
that's
saying.
them the type of walk-ons I can't even like respect, cause like you don't got respect for the
you're not
game.
really
You just out
committed
here.
to it.
You out here trying to just live a dream out. Like, this not your goal. Like,
You're not really working.
You're not
nah,
hungry.
You
They
don't
don't
really
want
want
it.
it.
They don't want it for real.
You don't want it.
They don't want it for real.
I'll be telling this nigga that.
Nah, bro, you really earned your respect there, bro. I respect it, bro. Nigga really walked in that bit, went through the mud, and really did
Nah,
his
for
thing,
sure.
bro.
One of the best teams in the country too.
And
But
now I got a ton of
What's your
respect at
favorite
UGA.
UGA teammate that you played with and everything? Like your favorite teammate?
My damn, I don't even think I could pick just one teammate, but shit, I was close. Like, we had this group called TP Team Pluto, so like, it was probably like 7, 8 of us. That's who I was with most of the time. But my roommates, like Amir Speed, he with the Colts. Chris Smith, he with the Raiders. Kendall Milton, he going to the draft right now, best running back in the nation. Then my boy Kobe Wyatt, he was with us, and he went to Hawaii. So it's like, that was like our house. So it's like, that's who I was with the most. And then what's crazy is our other closest friends, like right next door to us, like Latavius Brini, he was with the Jaguars. Eric Stokes with the Packers. Like, we was all right there.
Damn.
You said house?
Yeah, like, our houses was like, well, we lived in 2 different neighborhoods, but we had
townhomes, y'all.
Like
had,
UGA
right?
Yeah.
put y'all in the
I
house?
remember.
yeah, but I mean, it was off campus though.
Okay.
We just
That's
got
what
to
I'm saying.
choose, but we was like right next door to each
Nah,
other.
that's turned though.
Yeah, it was 2 turn.
Ain't no dorms, nigga. We
Yeah,
in the
nah,
townhouse.
I was in the dorms my first 2, because I think at that time you had to do like 2 years 2 years in the dorm, I think.
Oh, I know what you mean. 1 year on campus type shit as a
Yeah.
freshman, and then
But UGA dorms is great. Like, it's
not.
apartment style, so it ain't no like community bathrooms, like shit. Real deal. You got your own living room, own kitchen, own bathroom.
It
all
ain't
types of
Morehouse.
Yeah, no. But you got to think that's just UGA. They got a different type of bag.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, most definitely.
You already asked what his favorite thing was about UGA?
No, we was really just flowing, just going
I don't
through
remember,
it.
but I want to ask you that. Like, what was your favorite thing about being at UGA and everything? Like, I know he said like he was asking you about life and everything like that, but what was your favorite thing? Was it just university, the fans, the winning, the national championship, the ride along? Like,
All that was cool, like amazing. But my favorite thing about UGA was just how close to the crib I was. I think like that was an underrated blessing, just because like I know all my fam or
Can make a
any of my
game.
partners can come to the game. Like that's an hour up the road, so it's like that was probably because you could do all that at another school, win all types of stuff, have crazy fans, but yeah, for me being close to home, that was cool. Like, I can go home any holidays. Like this last season was my first time missing Christmas in college.
How that made you feel?
I mean, it's not like something I was crying about, but
No,
I was just
for
like,
sure. Just being away
yeah,
from the
I was
family
just like,
during the
damn, like
holidays,
it's
though.
this different. It was
Yeah.
Christmas was lame that year. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn, this
just being
Christmas
away
don't,
from the family. Nah,
yeah, that shit don't hit.
Yeah.
That shit don't hit the
If
same.
they was gonna hit you, then you just like, damn, I'm really out here dolo, just
Yeah,
kicking
yeah.
shit during the holidays.
Yeah.
All right, so transitioning, coming from the SEC to was it the All American?
We was in the American, yeah,
American
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 Conference.
Conference. What was your biggest takeaway from that? Besides the main difference, SEC, of course.
Yeah, SEC ball different, but I think the biggest difference is really like the trenches and the linemen, like O-line, D-line. Skill position, I don't think it was that big of a difference because like everybody fast, everybody can jump. It's like so niggas is still good, especially. But I think O-line, D-line, and I'm not even gonna say the O-line and D-line is just so much better in the SEC. They just bigger. Like everybody out there is big. Like every team done went and found somebody from the smallest town in the world who 6'8". Like it's like, where did you even find this
300
nigga?
pounds,
Like,
easy.
that should be crazy, especially at UGA. Like we'll huddle up. I'll be like, damn. like all
Nigga look like, yo.
like all the linemen. Like you looking up to them for sure.
Big old country boys.
Big
just-
old country was, but they can move though. That's what to throw you off, especially like them D linemen. Oh my God, like
Yeah,
bruh.
I seen Jordan Davis when he was chasing. Who was he
Bruh.
chasing running to the side? It was either
Josh Allen.
yeah, bro.
He
Bro
was
was
moving.
moving.
Yes, bruh.
That shit's
Bro
scary.
was
That
moving.
bitch JD can move, bruh. JD can move for sure, and it's just crazy because the way he run now versus like when we first, because me and JD came in together at UGA, so it's like just to see the difference in him with that running shit, it's crazy.
speed, yeah.
It's like a bear coming
the
after
speed in
No
the
cap.
SEC, yeah.
And then you got the edge rushers though who can really run. Like
Really
you,
get really.
you
come
seen
off the ball.
Nolan Smith ran I think 4.3.
4-3,
And this man
outside
played
linebacker.
outside linebacker. Like he rushing the passer. Like that's unheard of.
So how you manage being Jaylen, and then when you like back home or around family or anything, then how you manage being like your alternative person? I won't even call it alternative, like your nickname Magic and Houdini. You know, when you're around your partners, you at school and everything.
Yeah.
How you manage them too, being in college, spotlight on you and all that.
Shit. I mean, I feel like you just gotta be smart. Like it's either you got common sense or not.
Cause niggas get lost in the sauce.
Yeah, nah, they definitely get lost in the sauce, but I don't think I could get lost in the sauce just because I know who I am. Like without,
Foundation.
like I said, I always been overly confident, especially like internally. So it's like, okay, like I can be around anybody, I can adapt to any environment. I'm gonna just be me. Like I feel like a lot of niggas just get caught up in trying to,
Be
especially
somebody
with,
that's not.
I mean, it's natural with social media, people seeing like certain shit all day. Like they think, oh, that's the norm or that's how you supposed to be. But no, you just gotta be yourself for real.
You got that good foundation. You
Yeah.
ain't gonna let nobody knock
Yeah, you got
off
yeah.
your-
If you got a solid foundation, you'll be straight.
Cause the money, you gonna see the money. You went to UGA. You
Yeah.
like left
Yeah.
for money to some money. You feel
No,
me?
for sure.
Once you see the money, it ain't always gonna make you
Yeah,
that type of
yeah.
nigga.
Foundation and discernment. Don't forget, you need discernment too.
Yeah. I wasn't even gonna get on him like that. Get on the discernment. and
I'm pretty sure you know what discernment means.
I was gonna get on by Christmas. I let him slide on Christmas.
I want to ask you too though, Jaylen, like being in the towns and playing football in Athens and, you know, East Carolina, like what's the difference like in the towns and everything, like as far as like getting ready for like the game day and everything, like what was your biggest take on it? Like was you like, damn, it's different, like UGA Athens. We do this, at ECU they do this over here.
Nah,
like,
yeah.
what was your biggest take on
I
things?
definitely had to get adjusted to ECU because they do stuff like different. It's little stuff, just like little differences, like the way we fly and stuff. Like I remember my first away game at ECU. I thought this was the norm at UGA.
I don't mean to cut you off. And I know like Georgia's in Athens. I mean UGA's in Athens, but where's ECU actually located in East?
It's in Greenville, North Carolina. It's like an hour outside of Raleigh.
Oh, the East. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got you.
You said the way y'all fly?
Yeah,
That's rich nigga shit. But UGA, y'all do what?
bruh. UGA. Look,
He said the way we fly is different.
right. So UGA, they gonna have, first of all, 2 big Delta planes. Like,
Oh, boys.
I swear to God,
737s.
yes, them big Boeing
Man, he
motherfuckers.
said 2 big Delta planes,
Yes.
bro.
Yeah.
Real deal.
I mean,
so
y'all niggas 6'8", 200.
yeah, and then like everybody, first they gonna have like, you gonna have like your head coaches, offensive
first
coordinators, all the donors, the ADs. They're gonna be first class, but it's gonna
for
be
real.
players first class too, starters. So like starters in first class, right? But nobody, it's never 3 to a seat. Like it's always that middle seat always open.
Oh, that's
So it's
tough.
like, damn, you got room and stuff. And I wasn't a starter back then, but I used to be like in at least the Delta Comfort though. Like I'm happy. I'm happy to stay.
I'm still good.
Nah.
Business class at least.
Nah,
Yeah,
for sure.
come on.
For sure. And then especially when they put me on scholarship and shit, it's like my seat. That was one thing I used to like. I used to look at how they look at me, like my seat on the plane. Like, all right, my
Yeah.
shit going up.
I'm in the front of the front.
Moving on up.
We
Right.
started
No, but then at like ECU, it's just different. Like I don't even want to like.
Chill,
No, I don't even want to knock it because it's always a blessing. But we was flying Allegiant and like
Who?
I never heard of it before I got there too. I swear to God, but I was just like, damn, like
It's probably private.
Yeah.
yeah.
Probably it's some North Carolina.
I mean,
Airlines.
the Raiders Stadium is named after Allegiant. It's called Allegiant Stadium, so they gotta have some type of bread. But
Okay,
Hell yeah.
all right.
it's like,
Yeah, for sure.
but we was only flying one plane, and we 3 to a seat, no players in first class. I'm like, damn, like my seat like all the way back here, and
it's a little tight in
right,
here too.
and I'm a whole starter. Like, I'm like, damn. But yeah, it was just different, little stuff like that. But when it comes to like the actual football stuff, like practice, do a lot of the same drills. It's because football is such a copycat sport. Like, especially when somebody doing something that's winning, everybody gonna copy that
Yeah.
shit. So it's like, yeah, we doing a lot of the same drills and stuff. And then, but probably the biggest difference in them levels was the meals and shit. Like the way we was eating.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
already
already
knowing.
I know the meals at
UGA
UGA.
top of the line.
I've been to the kitchen.
Filet mignon.
Once you win like the championship and you winning, like bro,
It's
the
renowned.
meals and the money
It's
coming in.
renowned.
Bro,
different.
y'all not even gonna believe, like at UGA you could wake up, it was this app on your phone
Oh my god.
and you could select like
Oh
put
my
in a whole
goodness.
order for breakfast. My whole
Whatever you want.
My order, yes. I
like
used to,
DoorDash or Uber Eats, just
Bro,
go and pick it up.
yes. This used to be my whole order. I used to get 4 scrambled eggs with cheese, the Waffle House style too. I'll never shout out Ariel. She used to make them. I'll never forget Ariel. I get the scrambled eggs. I get a cinnamon brown sugar waffle. Then I get some grits. I'll probably get some turkey bacon and some fruit with the orange juice. And like I put in what time I'll be at the facility and I had that bitch ready, like with your name on it and
hot
all.
and ready.
Hot and ready.
Already.
Like
No
And
little
then-
Caesars. This shit is fresh.
It don't
Fresh.
matter. Who everybody on the team can do this whenever you want.
yeah,
Or is it just
every
3
day for
meals?
breakfast. Like we used to
Okay.
just have certain schedules.
Nigga, what was the game day meals like?
Oh, the
Filet
game day.
mignon.
I ain't gonna cap. Damn near every team. That's one thing. We ate the same stuff. Like for game days, like you gonna have a little buffet. It's gonna have some like corn, spaghetti, collard greens, mac and cheese. At UGA they used to have like a special prime rib station. At ECU they used to do the pasta station. That's what I used to fuck up that pasta station. I ain't gonna care. I like the pasta station over the prime rib.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'm gonna get at ECU. That pasta station used to hit. You can go at that bitch, make any type of pasta. you want. Like they gonna cook that bitch fresh in front of you.
Yeah, not to cut you off. Did you have like a good connection, like with, you know, the staff or like the cooks and everything at any one of the universities?
Oh yeah, nah, for sure. Like you gonna know the people cooking by name. That's especially just that's one thing. As I'm big on like respecting everybody. Like
That's how you keep your face card.
yeah,
good.
no, that's how you exactly. So it's like I'm talking to everybody. I'm learning everybody's name. Like, and then when you with somebody every day, it's like you don't got no choice but to get to know them.
Yeah.
So that's why I still follow like the cooks at UGA, all them.
Oh, that's
be keeping
what's
up
up.
with them, all types of shit.
That's what's up. I was just asking you that question because we had Amari McNeil on from Colorado University last week. He was just saying he had a good connection with the chefs. If this certain chef was working that night, he getting his meal and everything. But that's definitely dope as hell though to hear that y'all had an app and y'all could select the order. Like that's
Yeah,
crazy.
like-
eating the Waffle House.
Bruh, the sports nutritionist at UGA was different. Collier Preno is her name. Like she used to have food trucks pull up from the A. Like we used to have like after practice had like 8 food trucks lined up. You can just go to whichever one you want. Like that shit used to be different.
I already know
Crazy.
I already know the main difference. So ain't nothing like Athens though after a game, especially after a dub. I already
I know you
I
can go
already
to
know
restaurants
Athens was.
and niggas just pay for you. Like y'all
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
have to pay for nothing. To
Especially now with NIL, like it's people you'll get like a restaurant will sponsor you and like you can
That's
eat there
tough.
for free and shit. But yeah, after them dubs, that shit used to be dumb lit.
I'm already knowing. Well, I remember you had briefly said it when you got on scholarship. What was that like when they first came to you? Like, we gonna put you on scholarship.
Bro, I'll never forget this shit. So I was really supposed to get on that bitch after my second year, but we was over the limit. Like I really put in that work. Like I can't even cap. Like I came in that bitch 0 stars. I was only on scout team my freshman year, and like it'd be some All-Americans, like some niggas who was Under Armour All-Americans 5 stars who be on that scout team more than 1 year. So it's like I got off that my first year. My second year, that was when I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm a scholarship type player. Like this one, coaches they started talking about like scholarships, like it became realistic and stuff. We was over the limit. And then like we was over the limit like second and third. I'm like, but that third year, I'm like, yeah, like everybody
need that. I
niggas
need
used to
that.
come in and they'll be shocked when I tell them I'm not on scholarship. They'll be like, ain't no way. Like I thought you was on scholarship this whole time. But when he finally put me on, I remember Coach Smart, he came up to me. I was eating breakfast like at a little training table. And he was like, yeah, we got that done. He's talking about like, tell your mama she can get some shoes. Like
It came up like QCP.
real shit. Like, I just changed this broke nigga life.
Tell your mama she can get some shoes.
No cap.
Good.
No cap.
You good now?
Oh damn!
appreciate that.
Oh, so that shit really just be for cap. When the damn universities they bring them all in for the team meeting.
Nah,
And then-
so-
I'm about to say,
hey,
damn, they
it's funny.
couldn't do that for you, my
It's
boy.
funny
Like,
that you
damn.
said that. I never wanted that. I used to be
Okay,
like, I used to
alright.
think about that. I'm like, bro, when they put me on, I hope they don't make no like
Yeah, it's
video,
gonna be on ESPN
no corny
top-
video,
top 10
like,
video.
No, I
He's
just
been a walk-on
right, I
league.
just need my funds. Like I'm tired of paying for this shit. Like
Yeah.
taking out because I had to take out loans for that shit.
Oh,
so it's
yeah.
like. So I was like, yeah, I need to get this school paid for. I need to get these checks coming in.
Yeah.
So when he finally did it, I was so glad he didn't make me no video. I swear to God.
He was like, who?
I
Niggas,
swear to God.
they
I
say
was
he
not
came up
trying
to
to
him
do
like
that.
QCP. Nigga, you was
That next week in
stupid,
practice, I know it was harder once we got on scholarship. They was extra more eyes or like it was.
Oh
about the
yeah, it's
same?
just like, I mean, I was always on top of my shit at UGA. Like no one will argue that, so, but it's always like that. You really can't fuck up then, cause it's
Yeah.
like you can't make him look stupid. They just invested their money in you,
Yeah.
so now it's like even more business.
Got you.
There was never no pressure though or nothing. It was just all business.
So
I mean, it used to be pressure though
Okay.
at UGA just because you know how every rep so important, bro. Cause you know the nigga that's trying to take your spot, he hard.
He might go to the league too.
Yes, like we
Nigga,
all
it's
gonna go
tough.
to the league, so it's like you better look. All right, I'm on your ass.
bad
Like,
you want it, yeah.
You drop 2 passes, we got Randy
Yeah.
Moss Jr. coming in.
right. Nah, for real.
What was the hardest team besides Bama? Obviously, y'all played
in your perspective.
Hardest team.
in both years. Cause I know you just played Michigan to
Bruh.
start this year off too.
Hold on.
Nah, dog. I say the hardest team. Other than Bama,
Yeah.
it gotta be that LSU team. that went undefeated with Joe Burrow in them.
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
2020,
yeah.
Joe
You
Burrow.
did see
2019 LSU.
2019. Okay, yeah.
Y'all
yeah.
played them in the SEC
Championship.
championship.
But I ain't gonna cap, they got on our ass, but I'm still down this hill because I wasn't even playing at the time. I'm still down this hill that I like us. If Swift played, GP was suspended, Lawrence Cager, he was out. Like, we was missing hella starters. Like,
How they let Fields walk out the door, man? How did they get, bro? How did they lose, bro? Y'all would have had Fields. Come on, bro.
bruh, I think that situation just because I was like me and Jay Fields, like we was locked in, like we was chilling how we be chilling, like
Yeah.
off the field. So it's like just hearing his, like seeing his side of the story is like he too good of
To
a
not
player
be
to
playing.
sit more than 1 year.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I'm not starting freshman year, but it's like you can't expect him to sit 2 years somewhere. He can go anywhere else and start.
And start immediately.
So it's like, yeah, but he definitely ain't want to leave UGA. Like, he definitely loved it there.
I'm about to say,
It was just on some like, that's just
Yeah.
business. Like, he trying to do what he can do, get to the league as quick as possible.
No, it worked out for him. No, niggas
Yeah,
balling
definitely.
out Ohio
He went
State.
crazy.
Yeah,
Jay
definitely
Fields,
worked
that
out
boy.
for him.
So, with the season ending and everything, and you know you done with college, what are you doing to prepare for the upcoming Pro Day for ECU in March? Like, where you training at? What facilities you at and everything? Are you back at home? Oh, you out? Like, I know sometimes like y'all prospects, y'all be out there like in different states training with like
The
top
sand
notch
dunes.
sand workouts and shit.
Yeah, no, but I get the best work here with my trainer back here at Adapt.
Okay.
It's in Brookhaven. So that's where I'm going to do mine. Like,
You said Adapt. Shout out Adapt.
Shout out Adapt for sure. Adapt athlete. They the best in the city for sure. And then
That's the same spot you was training at in high school too?
high
okay.
school I was somewhere different.
No, it don't really matter. I was just asking.
And then like it's some receiver trainers out here I'm working with and stuff. So I'm gonna do all that like receiving training. I'm gonna do my speed work with adapting them, strength training, all that. So like they got a whole schedule for me, just like any other facility that does draft
You got
training.
multiple
They got a
coaches.
plan.
Shit, speed coach, receiver coach.
Yeah.
Speaking of speed, what you think you gonna run in the 40 on the Pro Day?
Man, look.
Come on, man.
I'm
Like,
finna
let us
bust-
know,
look,
man.
don't
Like,
cap me down,
Don't come
bro.
on,
I'm
man.
not-
I'm not gonna
Come
cap-
on,
I'm
don't
not
cap
gonna-
us down, bro.
I'm not gonna cap you down. I'm busting 4-4.
Okay,
Okay.
I need to
4-4,
see it.
Definitely.
4-4.
I'm trying to get that 4-3. Like that's the goal I'm striving for. But I heard some agent. I ain't cut. It's an agent that told me he talked to teams about me, and they think They don't think I got that speed. I'm gonna just have to show them. Like when he told me that, he was like, "Yeah, they like your game and all types of stuff, but your biggest question mark is your speed." I like laugh.
Oh,
like,
nigga, you
bet.
gotta-
Like, that's the easiest thing.
Okay.
That's the
I mean,
easiest thing
it's-
to prove wrong. All I gotta do is just run a 40.
And you got
Like,
2 attempts at it.
Yeah, but like that's
Yeah.
easy. Come on.
What's that one drill where the pause, nigga? Where the balls is coming at you from both sides?
And the
gauntlet.
The gauntlet.
Yeah, nigga, I need you to eat on that too, nigga.
No, that's the gauntlet. That's
I don't think
really
that's in a-
easy shit.
Yeah. That ain't gonna be hard for you.
That shit he work on every day.
That's
We gonna be
just-
watching the 40 like.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That laser time better not be wrong too. Y'all better not hold my boy.
No,
I'm
for
gonna be
sure.
watching.
For sure.
I could
should
never
be
get my
sliding.
stance right in the 40. We used to run that shit. I could like,
It's because you're slow.
no, nigga, I'm faster than you.
You're not fast. We have someone who's 4'4" fast, and we talk about we both go out there with
Come
a
on,
5'1".
I'm busting a 4.8 easy right now.
Oh, you're tripping.
Easy.
Reese.
Fresh off the
Off
woods.
stride, I'm busting a 4'7". Off stride alone.
Fresh off the woods. 4.85.
Hell no.
I don't know, twin.
Off stride, I'm 4'8".
No, twin.
That's 3 steps. I'm 4 steps. I'm done.
No. What do you believe though your greatest strength about your game is as a receiver? I think you kind of
My-
said it. You kind of said it earlier. The fact that you can kind of play all positions and everything.
No, but my greatest strength is I can get open. Like that's the name of the game. Like I can get open. I can make myself available to where I feel like out of 100 routes versus any coverage, I be feeling like at least 90. I'm gonna have a realistic shot. Like if you throw it, like I'm gonna have a realistic chance to catch that bitch. So that means I'm gonna always have separation.
Do you
Like-
rely, not to cut you off, do you rely more on your mind or your athletic ability?
Both. It depends. Like football is such a crazy, and that's like I feel like the average football fan don't even understand how in depth that shit is. That shit really art, like. So, cause you can be better than a nigga every time. You know you can beat him 1-on-1, but they might play a certain defense where they never gonna put you 1-on-1 with him. So it's like, or they never gonna have this certain look to where this route gonna always go. So that's why football is just so crazy. Cause like when you do get them chances to like you get the perfect look. Like receivers, we love man coverage because that's when we really feel like we can get the ball. So it's like, all right, bet. I know his man. I know he got me. I can tell by how he lined up, the way his whole demeanor. Like, it's just so much. Like, you got to look at a nigga's stance, the way he looking at you, the way he lined up, his ankle. Is he looking towards the quarterback? He looking towards you, like, pre-motions. Is it linebacker going with the running back? Like, that's how you know his man. Or is it a DB out there? All right, it's zone. Like, it's whole bunch of shit you got to think about. But I always feel like versus anybody, like, I can get open. Separation. Like, I can run routes for real. That's my biggest strength.
I know you know in the game and stuff like that. Do you feel like sometimes like a coach call a play and you know a play in your head that like would have worked in that situation? Like you be kind of mad, like, boy, if you just sent me over the top, I would have.
Nah, especially every receiver do that. Like we like, bruh, like he not calling the right stuff because everybody just want the ball all the time.
Type vibe.
But you just gotta know, like that's not something. I'm not nobody that's just gonna be causing trouble. Like trying to be a diva, like, man, why y'all not doing this? Snapping on everybody. It's just, but you be like, damn, like you just think about what you would have called in this situation, and most of the time it'd be a play for you.
For sure. Where do you prefer playing at, in the slot, on the outside? What do you prefer? Where you like being at the most?
I'm comfortable in either one, but
what you prefer?
I would say, see, it depends on where we at on the field. Like, and what the situation is. But I like the outside just because it'd be more one-on-one. Like, in the slot, you getting doubled a lot. And I'll just be getting, I'm like, bro, like, y'all niggas scared.
y'all doubling me in practice?
Right, and it's just like, a lot of times you're going to get a bracket look because you're going to have a nickel, you're going to have a slot corner, a nickel in front of you. Then you have a safety over top. So that's like an automatic bracket. Like, these two niggas is focused on you, but on the outside, a lot of times it just be you in that corner, so you on that island. So it's but
the safety may roll over the top.
Yeah, he may roll over the top like cover 2 type shit, but you get more 1-on-1. So
yeah, that man coverage, they got them corners be having to get the deep third.
Yeah, and then I'll probably say, but I don't know if I gotta prefer, just because it's some routes I like to run from both positions, but my favorite route, just out of all of them, is just the go ball. So, and I like to run that from the outside. It's like, especially versus like somebody pressed up, like that's just my favorite thing to do because I feel like I'm gonna get on top every time.
Pause.
Y'all be killing me. Pause for sure.
No, for
football got so many pauses though. Like,
my fault.
Everything you say,
I'm gonna get on top for sure.
Everything you say in football.
Yeah,
what's one of the more difficult routes to like run and everything in your opinion? As a route runner, like not saying you can't do it, but like kind of difficult. The dig, like
I feel like any
corner, like
any type. You said from the slot?
No, just in general.
I feel like probably the most difficult route to run is running like an in breaking route, full speed. Something where you gonna speed cut and not no edge cut, like a glance, which is like basically like a mini post or a deep slant. So it's like any routes like that to where you got to come across the middle, but you can't break it down because football all about leverage and angles. So anytime you running like a glance or a bang eight, like you got to keep that bitch flat, and that's just hard to do when you running so fast and you trying to cut and it come flat. Like it's hard. Like your body naturally gonna want to drift upfield to make the cut like more smooth. So those probably like the hardest routes to run because a lot of people who not used to like applying that pressure like with the steps the right way, like they might slip and fall out that bitch, or they might not be able to keep it flat, and that shit gonna end up getting picked, or you can get your ass cracked. Like
that's where the art come in at.
Yeah, route running is a real art.
Definitely.
Also, another thing, who was your like inspiration growing up watching football as playing a receiver position? Like who's like I don't know. Give me like your top 3 receivers that you really looked up to and like tried to model your game after. Or I want to kind of like, be like
top 3 growing up. 1, just being from Atlanta and being a Falcons fan. Julio, like you always see Julio the way he run. He make every route look like a go ball, and like, bro, I don't know how you, bro, because they don't even know me and you play high school football together. So
Yeah.
man, I used to be trying to run like hard, like make it seem like I'm going deep every time. I used to literally just look at the way Julio stride. I'm like, all right, I need to run like that, cause he making everybody like bail from the jump. Mm-hmm. And then I used to watch a lot of OBJ, like especially with our era, growing up middle school. Like OBJ that was when he was like rookie turned like. So he was like, the one-handed catch, and just the way he was running routes, like that rocker step. It's like OBJ really changed route running for real. Just the way he was running routes at the top of his routes, like the certain wiggle he was doing. Like everybody do that shit now. Mm-hmm. And then 3, probably like I used to fuck with Antonio Brown heavy too.
Bro,
AB a dog, like AB one of them because. He wasn't the biggest, he wasn't the fastest. So and that's how I was back then. So it's like I used to look up to him and shit like that. Just like, he's still making plays.
AB had them shenanigans, but he is definitely.
Oh yeah, but when he on the field, it's no complaint.
You can argue he's top 5. You can argue that
for sure.
For sure.
Like, AB top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah. Off the field.
Off the field, you can say what you want.
Hey, but he did just get his degree at Central Michigan. I forgot what he got it in, but he did just get his degree in
Shout out AB, man.
Yeah,
shout out he got another degree too. Degree in.
Hey, bro, don't mind this nigga, bro. It's something wrong with this nigga, bro. We tell everybody that when they come on, bro. There's something wrong with this nigga, bro.
No, but switching back over to ECU and everything, top of the year, man, y'all opened up against University of Michigan and everything. And, University of Michigan, they finna be in the championship this upcoming Monday. So how was it like playing against them this season and everything? And
that was a good experience. It was fun. Even though, like, of course, they beat us, but
this nigga said, of course.
I mean, of course, because obviously, like, you see they got an undefeated season. So
yeah.
They obviously ain't lose us. But, it was cool just because I wanted to go out there and just show everybody, like, this level, not nothing I'm not used to. Mm-hmm. Like, I went out there I wasn't nervous at all. And I know some of my teammates, like, that was their first time playing somebody of that stature. So I was just like, but for me, that wasn't even my first time playing Michigan, because we played them at UGA. So that's not even my first time playing some of y'all guys.
Yeah. Y'all dog walked them too when y'all played them.
Yeah, at UGA it was different. But at ECU, it was cool. I mean, I just want to go out there and just prove myself. And I feel like if Michigan DB coach, like, or Michigan, they DB coach, I know he got respect for my game. Like, that was my biggest goal. Like, they finna go out there and know, like, oh yeah, one from ECU, like, I see why he was at UGA. Like, he can play.
Okay.
Gotcha.
What was your stats that game? How did that, like,
bro? I ain't gonna count. Michigan hold me for sure, cause they took away my 2 biggest catches. I had one catch on the side. They was both on the sideline too. I had ran like a deep out. Boom, this for at least like 25, 30, like 30 explosive. It's definitely an explosive play. I had caught it, and I went down to the sideline, and I fell. And then when I fell, like,
the ball moved.
That bit, yeah. And
instant replay.
And what's crazy is we was trying to go fastball to go. Like, they couldn't even review it. And no, they blew the whistle. I'm like, fuck, they took that shit back. Then I had a go ball on the sideline. I had caught favorite route on the sideline. They said, like, my foot was out of bounds and shit. Like, it was just some
lame, man,
some fluky shit. But I had 4 catches that game, I think.
So you dealing with that? Have you ever felt any games where you feel like they just cheated you, like this shit rigged type shit?
Man, I ain't gonna count the first drive versus Michigan. I could show y'all the film. Like, I ain't gonna say they cheated us because, I mean, we threw a pick, but I'm gonna show you the film. Like, that's really supposed to be touchdown. I just hate being on somebody else's highlight tape, especially like when I know I just beat you and you got bailed out by a bad throw,
underthrown ball,
underthrown ball. So it's like, yeah, that shit irked me to this day. Just thinking like, man, I was supposed to score the first drive. Like I'm gonna show you the film, but that shit would have changed the whole game. If we would have came out and scored first, like I'd still be thinking about that. Like,
momentum.
That's
all it is.
And they had it. They caught a pick. They was turned. I was just like, damn.
When you left UGA, was ECU like your main focus, or you had other interests in other schools?
Shit. I'm not gonna lie. When I first hopped in, I was only in the portal for like a week and a half, 2 weeks at most. So, cause we went to the Natty, so everybody else season they been at home. We still practicing. Our season ain't. The Natty was on January 10th, 2022. So it was schools starting classes like the next week.
Yeah.
So it was like I was trying to get somewhere to be eligible to do school that year and do spring practice, like get chemistry with the team and stuff, and with the quarterbacks. So I kind of had to make my decision fast as hell. And schools was hitting me up, and then just trying to. And every school that would hit me up, I would look up their offensive stats. And like when ECU hit me up, I looked up their offensive stats. They had like a top 15 passing offense in the nation. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm fucking with that. And my coach was at UGA, so like he seen me at UGA and he was at ECU. He was like, oh yeah, like we need him. So like it was just like a good.
Yeah, it just all aligned.
Yeah, it all lined up good. So I was like, yeah, I'm comfortable with him. I know how he gonna operate, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with ECU.
Okay,
that's good. It's good that you got it at a portal in a week too, because we was talking to Lamar. You talking about everybody getting stuck,
bruh. No, the portal is a black hole. Like, and everybody, I swear to God, and everybody jumps in that bitch, and you might not make it out. Like,
what?
Real, it's like it's real gulag.
Stuck in the portal, that shit don't be making sense to me,
bruh. Because
like teams just don't be having no more space.
Yeah, and it's just like it's so many, so it's like damn, like everybody in the portal. Because my thing is, I can admit that it's kids jumping in the portal for no reason nowadays. Like. They just yeah. One thing go wrong, they want to jump in the portal, like, and that kind of fucked up shit. And a lot of people will see other people go in the portal and be like, look at the success he had. You can't. His story not like yours. Like it's not the same. And some people just get stuck. They'll be at a school, and they not getting offers they want. Like these not big enough offers, and they not gonna take none of them. They waiting on the big offers. And by the time they realize they got to go to some small shit, the small shit already done took 3 commits. So it's like, damn, we don't got no more space for you. And they end up stuck.
Got to be humble.
Got to be,
you stay in the portal that long either. Yeah, you may hurry to made your mind up. Yeah, that's why you was like, for sure. Well, you ain't had enough time.
Because I was kind of scared of that whole thing, too. I'm like, bro, like, whoever fucking with me, whoever acting like whoever need me, like, I'm not even going to play with them. Because I talked to some coaches, like, because when you at UGA, you know hella coaches who might go to the NFL. So, like, you can talk to them. I'm asking them for my advice. They, like, telling me, like, yeah, you did the big school shit. You proved that you can play there. So, it's like, now you just need to prove what you can do with the ball in your hands. Because, like, at UGA, I didn't get the ball that much. I used to be on the field, like, every game, getting in at receivers just, I might not get the rock.
It was a run concept team. Yeah. Real.
But especially like when I was first there. Huh? It's not even your fault too. You lining up with other.
That's just how it went. So that's why I realized I had to just go and make an individual decision, like to show what I can do, showcase simply what I can do with the ball.
But that's the good side effect about what the portal brings and everything like that, because for years and years these universities have made millions of dollars and done what's best for them and give you a chance to do what's best for you at the end of the day. So,
but he also said like kids just be jumping in the portal for no reason sometimes too. Like you also feel like that got to do with money situations or is coaching. Like why you think people be giving up so easily now?
People not used to fighting adversity, bro.
Yeah, that's what he said. Like, they not staying down for it.
Certain people just not built for that shit. Like I don't know. It's just adversity gonna strike, and it's just like some people run from it, bro, and they'll keep running from it. Like go to different schools. See, some situations like you really do gotta leave. Like if a coach, if you get injured, if somebody take your spot, especially like a quarterback or something, like you get injured, it's the backup. He start balling. They not finna when you get back right. They not finna just put you back in there. Like this his position. and shit. It's only one quarterback on the field, so it's like you might have to leave. And then sometimes you can be realistic. Like your coach or a coach might tell you. Some coaches will literally tell you like it's best you jump in the portal. You're not gonna play here.
Damn.
Sheesh. But it's like a business though. They keeping it raw.
Yeah,
Cut
they
with
keeping
you.
their buck
They
with
treat you
them.
like a grown man.
Yeah, nah, for sure. You gotta respect the coach who will tell you some shit like that. Cause some coaches will just lie to you and be like,
String you along.
yeah, like nah, you gonna play here. You gonna do all this, do all that. But yeah,
And then you know wasted some eligibility.
hell yeah.
Or you get there, them coaches not even there no more. The ones that did tell you was
Yeah,
gonna play.
because I ain't. I wanted to leave UGA after like my third year, but they was not letting me leave. They was like, bro, like you coming on, like you really like, cause they realized, cause I knew I could play, and they knew it too, but it just wasn't my time yet, and they was just like, man, it's best if you just stay down. Like they wanted me to graduate from UGA, which I'm glad I did. I got the UGA degree. Cause I left after I graduated, and I was just kind of trying to be a little bit too impatient. I'd say, like trying to leave fast, just because I knew what I could do, and I just wanted to go show that shit.
Yeah, I know you say you still got a great relationship with Coach Smart and everything, but you told me off camera you was you got a chance to go to that pro day too as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my pro day at UGA and ECU.
So the one at ECU is in March. When the one at UGA?
I don't know the exact date, but I already like talked to them, lined it up. They was like, "Yeah, you're gonna be good."
Congratulations on that degree too.
Yeah, appreciate
Let
it.
that go.
big.
You know,
Get your
UGA
degree
one of the
in.
best schools in the country too.
Yeah,
so.
no, that's a heavy degree for sure.
Yeah, heavy. You can put that on a resume. You don't even gotta put nothing else. For real.
What you get your degree in?
Communications,
Okay.
and then so I graduated early at UGA too. That's one thing about UGA, boy. They gonna have you as graduating. Like Coach Smart, he don't play that. Like he want everybody to graduate unless you 3 and out. Like but I graduated in like 3.5 years, just cause like the tutoring system at that shit is so elite.
I was about to
Like,
say, did they
summer
have niggas
classes-
doing your work?
Oh no, they ain't gonna do your work. They ain't gonna do your work, but they gonna help you with that bitch. Like, look, I'm not finna tell you what. I'm not gonna tell you that 2 + 2 = 4, but I'm gonna tell you
walk
that
you
bitch
through
don't equal 5.
Yeah.
I don't know what
It
it
ain't
is.
3, it's not 5, but
I mean, shit. You only got one way to go after that.
Right.
colder.
Shit though, in your opinion, who you think gonna win the championship game this Monday?
Washington. And
Thank you.
I can honestly say I've been said this before the playoffs, before any game was played. As soon as I seen they didn't let UGA in, I said, "Oh yeah, Washington gonna get it."
Wait, but you thought
It is.
We just talked about it.
No, for sure.
you thought UJ deserved to be in after losing to Bama still?
Yes. What? UGA, that was their first loss in 2 years. How you go from number 1 to number 6 after losing by 3 in the SEC championship to Alabama? That was and I seen some little stat on Twitter. That was the first time a number 1 team ever lost and got dropped outside the top 4. So it's like I really just feel like they ain't want to see UGA win 3 straight. Cause I ain't gonna cap. If UGA get in that bit, they would have won. They would have beat everybody in that bitch.
You biased?
I'm
I say, are
of
you
course
bi-
I'm
are
a
you
little
being
biased,
biased?
but that's real too. Just knowing like the team just watching the ball.
You-
But
you
Washington is my team. Like I can check my old tweets. Like somebody can search that shit. I've been said like Michael Penix is the truth.
Well,
Like
he's him, bro.
he the one. That's why I really feel like I can like watch ball because I'm really like a student of the game. So I watch everybody, and like I know who's that and who's not for real.
Who a dog
for
and
real,
who
bro.
not?
Yeah.
Really got a good story, bro. Is that coming from like kind of like you? He was at one school and then shit, it didn't really go the way he wanted it to go. Like in Indiana with dealing with injuries and everything, and then to go to Washington and ball out like that. Yeah, that's big. Like last night in that game against Texas, I'm talking about on the money.
On the money.
On the money. And the receivers is the real
Yeah,
deal.
nah,
I ain't taking nothing away from Michigan. They hurt my soul. They did beat Bama and everything. But at the end of the day, like, I think people there, you can't underestimate Penix, bro. Like,
Yeah, Penix the one for sure.
yeah,
And they receivers is crazy. I like their route concepts and shit. Like whoever they offensive coordinator is, he legit. Like he finna be somebody head
That's
coach.
that Pac-12 though. You know
Yeah,
they
the
know what doing.
Pac-12 finna be over with. I think Washington going to the Big Ten. I think.
Damn.
Yeah, Colorado leaving the. They going to the Big 12.
We
Yeah,
talked about that last time.
Or Big 12, one of the two.
Who's some 5 low key receivers that you mess with? Since you said you could see dogs and people and stuff like
College or NFL?
either or, like people you feel like they just don't got no shine, but they just fire like.
Damn, it's so many. But I'm gonna start with college, and I ain't even gonna say myself because of course, but nah, I ain't gonna lie. ECU got a receiver named Chase Sowell. This was like he came from Colorado. He was there the year before Dion got there, and of course, like Dion came and he like kind of clean house. So I was just tripping. I just remember like when he first got to ECU, cause I didn't know who he was, but I'm like, bro, who? This the one from Colorado? I'm like, yeah, like Dion tripping for letting him leave. Like, I say that to him all the time. I'm like, I can't believe Dion let you walk, like, cause Lil Bro the one, like he finna be a star in college football. Somebody else who underrated. I don't know if he underrated no more, but Lad McConkey from UGA, like, bro is so crazy. Like, and it's just funny because like when I used to be at UGA, like just being with him every day, I'm like, yeah, like I already knew he was finna be in this position. Like Lad gonna go top 2 rounds probably. Like, no cap. Like Lad, he started off as a walk-on too. Like. He was crazy. And then trying to think who else. I fuck with everybody know like all like the Marvin Harrisons, the boys from Washington and all them.
Bro, they played for Florida State too. I forgot his name.
Keon Coleman. I ain't gonna count though. Who don't get as much respect as he should is Johnny Wilson from Florida State. He hard. Like true like bro, big as hell, like, cause I met him one time, cause with Jermaine Burton from Bama. I feel like
that's bro who transferred from UGA.
Yeah, cause Jermaine used to go to high school out there in LA. So like, I went out to LA with him one time. Met John. I'm like, damn, this a receiver. Like this nigga big as hell. But if you turn on his tape, like he moving like he look like.
No, go ahead.
Shit. And then I'm gonna speak on the niggas in the league who underrated too. Shit, I feel like GP, he's starting to become a star for George Pickens from the Steelers, but he really like, to me, he top 3 in the league right now. Like out of everybody, just bruh so crazy with that shit. Like he just got that shit you can't coach. Like when you need a nigga to go up top, like Moss somebody, like he gonna do it. Like if that ball hit his hands, that shit not coming out. And then. No bullshit.
Grip boost.
I fought with Brandon Ayuk from the Niners too.
He's tough.
He on my fantasy team. He on my fantasy team.
That boy cold. That boy routes is crazy. Damn, Tank Dell too. Tank Dell was crazy before he got hurt. I peeped Tank Dell when he was at
shifty
Houston,
as hell.
Cause we played Houston, bro. I don't think he got tackled the whole game when we played. Like no bullshit.
Running out of bounds.
I'm like, yes, bro. It was crazy. Yeah, like his routes is OD though. I like real route runners, like with Tank Dell, Brandon Ayuk, Deontay Johnson from the Steelers got some crazy routes too. CeeDee Lamb going up too. Damn, CeeDee got them routes. Yeah, CeeDee top 3 right now. You got
60 yards behind Reek right now. Tyreek Hill.
CeeDee down too. I seen his bench at the combine. That 225.
Yeah, bro.
26 times. That's crazy.
He did it 26 times?
For a receiver is crazy.
Yeah. How many? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn.
I think it was somewhere in the 20s. How many times you plan on doing it? I don't mean
shit, it ain't gonna be 26, I can tell you that. But it's gonna be somewhere like in the teens, upper teens probably.
Let me get it. Fact check me on that, Bryson.
Damn, he did 26.
I'm trying to go back to something you said. To go back to college football. So UGA is beating that Michigan team you played earlier this year. If they in the playoffs.
Yes.
Go Big Blue, man.
UGA is beating that Michigan team.
UGA is beating Michigan.
Yes.
Yeah, because I saw your boy on live when
Straight
he was
up
playing Florida State. He was on live during the game. Y'all saw that shit? The Georgia defensive lineman, he was on live while they was playing Florida State.
Oh yeah.
Nah, that was wild.
I know Coach Smart got him about that.
I was just about to say.
I know he did.
Everybody get on the baseline.
He don't because
The
he
last
don't
game
play them
of the
videos
season.
and shit. Like he
Even
really
on the last game of the season,
still though.
He don't
Because
play
I
them
think I don't know if he declared. So if he got to come back to UGA, he definitely like coach definitely got him about that one. Because he done got on me about recording shit, like making videos and shit before.
Like what? Like you
Like
can't-
he doesn't. One thing about him,
He want y'all
he keep the
locked
lock. He want to keep the locker room so sacred, bro. So it's like he don't like no videos. He more lenient about it now, just because it's just like the era we in. But I remember, like when I first came into that bitch, like he was big. Like if a nigga posted a video in the locker room and that shit, he would pull that shit up in the meeting, like start yelling or he'll.
What is this?
What was
No
you
cap.
doing?
Like we'll run back that shit. I remember I'll never forget. We had to run one time and he put it in the indoor facility. We used to have this big old big screen. He put like I think it was like Miko or Jonathan Ledbetter. They both in the league now, but this one that was at UGA. We used to have to wear suits on game day, so they making a little boomerangs, like they feeling clean and shit. They want to post on game day. You know how it is, be like game day flow, game day drip, all type of shit. Man, they posted that shit before the game because we wasn't allowed to post like after Friday meetings. Like you can't post till the game over. That was his like little shit now. I mean, that was his shit back then. And we had to run about that shit. He just pulled like the screenshots up and shit. Like anybody who posting clips, like, he would pull that shit up. Like, why is he posting practice clips? Like, cause I be seeing sometimes bruh, these new eras, like these new era kids is different. They'll do somebody in practice, their own teammate, and post that shit.
Going on their head top.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, you tripping. Like, they not blocking out no numbers, no nothing. It's just like you doing too much. Cause everybody get beat. Cause this same nigga you doing, I guarantee he got a clip of him doing you too. But he just ain't posted it.
Yeah.
That's how that shit go.
It's like them niggas who posting sparring footage.
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, we working.
So, shit, I know we spoke on kind of like NIL and everything, and the portal, everything, but you see like they bringing back the NCAA game and everything.
And I hate that I'm not finna be in it. Like, I'm not gonna be in college no more.
Damn, so it's not gonna be this past year?
No.
No, it's gonna be them 2024 rosters.
I was just gonna ask you how you feel about that 500. If you feel like that's enough.
Hell
they finna
no,
this
they
bitch
ain't
about to
enough.
go up.
Yeah, they finna make so much bread off that
Some
game.
billions.
No, for real.
500?
I'm gonna be on it. I'm gonna be on it though. I'm gonna be playing with ECU and UGA. So
Yeah, it'll be
like,
released in summer 2024 and everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna play with my squads for sure. I'm putting all my dogs in. If they not starting, you're gonna be starting on the game.
How many players is it in college football? Is that really a lot of money? 500 for every player, or are they really getting over?
No, they getting over.
I mean, it is a lot
They
of
getting over.
colleges,
They make
though.
so
they
much
getting
money off
they
that.
getting over though, bro. Cause it's definitely gonna be less than a couple mil, if that.
Type shit.
And you know they're gonna make way more than a couple mil.
Yeah, off the game. Well, how much it cost? Well, yeah.
It's gonna be like $70-something, bro.
Unless they
Everybody
like
buying that
GTA
bitch.
spending $3 billion on the production of the game or some shit.
Nah.
And I'm saying about they gonna have they gonna probably put like whoever gonna be on the cover of the game gonna get paid. The cover star gonna get paid. Like the previous nigga they had on there, like Reggie Bush. You know what I'm saying?
They
Gino
have on the cover.
Tebow.
They probably gonna have like Shador on that.
Should do it. That's for sure. Now, that's
Yeah, I
For
can
sure.
see that.
I can definitely see that.
Man,
For
I mean, he's
sure.
probably, if
That's your
Caleb don't
prediction.
stay, he's definitely gonna be the hottest college athlete.
That's your prediction. Shador on the cover.
Yeah, they probably gonna.
Wait,
have
you don't see
Shador.
them giving it to Arch Manning?
Arch got to be a starter for he become the cover of the game.
But did you see
If
that?
he-
Did you see the media day?
No,
not to
that-
cut you off right before the game they just played against Washington. Ewers is right there, and they all over there talking to.
Yeah, that's just how the media go though. They just go into who they know, like who got the biggest name, who gonna get the most clicks. Like,
Yeah, it's a dirty game and all that shit, man. Fuck them niggas.
It's a dirty game.
It's a dirty game. That media don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we definitely played that bitch growing up. We used to play some iconic teams on there as well.
Duh, Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow on that Florida Gator team, 07.
I used to go dumb on that NCAA, that triple option and shit.
Come on, bro.
Yes,
You
come
already
on.
know.
Especially, I used to
Been
ride
playing
with
with like-
Ohio State.
I
Run
been
with
playing with
Braxton
like
Miller.
Pat White and Tavon Austin. Like, yeah, it was some
yeah.
niggas that was cold on there, bro. For real, for real.
Tavon Austin, shout out. He got like the hardest college mix.
Who making the college games? Is it 2K or EA? I hope
EA.
it's 2K, bro. I hate EA.
EA.
I hate EA graphics, bro.
It's EA.
Except for
EA
UFC
Sports. It's in the game.
And they took it away.
What? UFC?
No, I said except
I
for
was about to
UFC.
say,
I don't
you
like
see
they
the
Madden
sweat get knocked
graphics.
off a nigga when you get hit.
No. Well, Jaylen, man, we appreciate you coming through today. Yeah, giving us all that.
Gotta come fuck with y'all boys.
The show.
This shit deeper than just the podcast. Like I really got like a relationship with my boy.
Oh yeah, bro. We go, man.
We go back.
You're not even telling them to play.
We have to get into all that, bro. For those who know, they know, man. We go way back, bro. And my boy.
Appreciate y'all having me though, for sure.
For sure, man. And good luck on the pro days and everything, bro. We gonna be watching you, bro.
Yeah,
many blessings on the way. No, for sure.
Absolutely. But we gonna keep you on as a guest, man, for the transition in our topics for episode 25. I mean 25. 25, yeah.
I don't mean to redo the order, but we was already talking about media, and we was talking about like the media light. How do you feel about like how the media portray athletes certain times? Like, do you feel like they skewer it a little bit, or you feel like they try to like give like a real objective opinion?
Yeah, once they label you as something, it's hard to shake it, bro. That's like
like Ja.
Yeah, with Ja got it bad. I feel bad for Ja just because you make one mistake, and especially with like being black and a gun.
Yeah, two mistakes though.
Oh yeah,
two.
Well, yeah, just like you make mistakes like that, it's just like anytime they paint you as like a thug or something like that, like it's hard to shake that, image, bro. Yeah. No matter what you do, anything you do, like they gonna connect it to being a thug.
They like the coon clicks.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
They like clicking on that type of stuff. They like seeing that out of us.
They never gonna show the good. They always gonna show the bad. Bad gets more clicks than good.
Have you ever faced anything like that, like with the media? Like maybe a newspaper in UGA, like he's not doing this on his routes or something like that?
No, well, shoot. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even read stuff like that. Like, my pops be, anytime a media will say something, like, kind of negative about me, like, he'd be like, why they saying? I'm like, bruh, I didn't even know they did it. I don't read. I be telling him, like, I don't even know why you read that shit.
Yeah.
Because it's like, man, the people who know, they know. So it's like, that shit not important at all. But, yeah, shout out my pops. He be keeping me up to date on everything they say about me.
If they not talking about you, you ain't doing something right. So,
you feel me? Shit. At least if they not talking about you in a goddamn good way. Because football, they talking about you. Because the only thing about football is, like, they can be talking bad. It's not like they saying you a bad kid. No, they just saying, oh, you not performing.
Don't get mad at me. Go work on your game.
Yeah, facts.
But no, yeah, being a walk-on, I feel like shit, you couldn't really have no room for fuck up and no scrutiny anyway and everything. Like you really had to walk that narrow line and do everything the right way, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
So
shit different.
It's cool that you was on that tightrope doing you made it.
Hell yeah, that's what I be telling.
You got a story? Tell.
Yeah, like some of the walk-ons we had at ECU, I was like be telling them, but I used to get on them. I'm like, bro, like y'all is tripping, y'all bullshitting. Like I don't know.
Green.
Like, who y'all think? I used to be telling them, I don't know who y'all think y'all like. Some of the shit they was doing, like they trying to thinking they too cool for like to be on like a scout team or like give a certain look. I'm like, bro, y'all is tripping. Like who do you think you is? You not allowed to do that. I just like tell them like that is not your role. And I can say that because I've been in your shoes before. It's not like I'm just somebody who never related to you and I'm just saying some shit I'll never do. It's like, no, I did all this.
Yeah, bro. People be hard-headed and folks don't know how to listen nowadays.
That make you mad? Like people don't care as much as you do?
Yeah, because I'm dependent on you to succeed. Football, the ultimate team sport. So it's like,
not even just in football, but in life.
Yeah. So we all got one goal. We all got to move one band, one sound. So it's like one person not like one O-lineman, he missed his block. That's gonna mess up the quarterback. He gonna get hit. He might throw a bad ball. It might be a pick. Like, I done seen it happen too many times. Like playing receiver, you got to depend on the O-line, the quarterback, and the OC. So it's like that position different.
Dominoes.
Very dependable position.
Real deal dominoes. One thing, one person falls, like it's all going bad, especially on offense.
Have you ever thought about switching to a position where you have more control?
Bro, what's crazy is a lot of people don't know this.
This nigga wanted to play safety in high school, bro. I remember that.
Bro, hey, I'm trying to tell him, like, I could real do that defense shit. And what's crazy is this is going to be my first time saying this, like, on a public stage. Like, bro, Coach Smart and Coach Muschamp at UGA, they, after my, I think, third year there, they was like, bro, we was low on corners at the time. They were like, bro, we can move you to corner. Like, you already one of the best athletes on the team. Like, they telling me like guys they done did it too before. They done got to the league. They talking to me about like Trayvon did stuff like that. Just like receivers who moved the corner. And at the time, I was just so like set on like nah, I gotta at least finish what I started at receiver. Like out here, I gotta get on the field at receiver first. That's how I was, but I really felt like I could play defense too. Like on a big stage. Like if I would have did that, I would have been hard. I would have been crazy. I be trying to tell DBs, I'm like, bro, y'all tripping. Like DBs can have way more picks than they do. A lot of DBs just don't know how to judge the ball like in the air. Yeah. And that's why they don't be getting picks or they get mossed or like they end up looking stupid. You know how sometimes you watch a DB and you're like, bro, what is you doing? Play the ball. Like,
it's hard to do that though as a receiver. Not just as a receiver, as a person in general. You making this shit seem easy for you to just look up and track the ball. That shit is hard as fuck.
But when you play football,
you do
we
that shit.
We all been playing for so long. It's like, all right, you're not no regular person. Like you're supposed to know how to track this ball.
Now you to play defense though for Georgia, you know, with they celebrations and everything, like being on that defense and they celebrating with the title, that should be lit though.
Bro, I always
that should be loud. That's a loud part about their defense.
Fun.
Yeah,
like
a turnover, I feel like it's way more lit than a touchdown.
Even y'all can talk shit like, or I'm saying y'all because you used to play DB.
Yeah,
but for those who don't know that, but DB like they can celebrate after a bad ball, like straps, like no, like you can talk shit after so much. Like you don't even got to make the play. A receiver, for me to talk shit, I damn near got to make the play. Like I got to get the ball down there.
Yeah, it's damn near like, but like you said, celebrating for the defense, you do get to be able to do a little bit more. It kind of be damn near almost like a double standards in a sense. Like if you on offense, I feel like you kind of like the black college athletes, like they get flagged immediately. But what you see with the like white college athletes be doing and everything, like they don't really be getting flagged a lot on offense after the play and everything, or you know what I'm saying, the unsportsmanlike conducts and everything, like what Ewers did last night for Texas and everything after he scored and everything. You know, being in the New Orleans game with the, you know, doing this and everything. Like they don't really be getting people. And then we was just talking about Ja and everything.
They said it was celebratory, but then when they said Ja, they said it was a gun.
Yeah,
I said, bro, what is that? Is that a dance? Like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, it's a dance from New Orleans and everything. But they was playing in the New Orleans Dome yesterday, so that was just kind of a thing. Like they don't really be, the media just be portraying shit and coming at niggas in a certain way and everything. Like they go to dance right there. Look,
He was just having fun.
you just having fun.
And it's crazy. It's from the same account too who tweeted that.
Exactly, that's what they're saying. And you know, these are the same niggas that signed Gillian Wallow.
Bro, that's crazy. They got They had Miles Bridges right there, mugshot. I was like, yo, that's
Miles
crazy.
never gonna stop catching strays.
Yeah,
RTB.
Shit. Bro, because bro was really rapping about that shit. He really sounded like a real RMC Mike Detroit rapper.
This nigga funny as hell.
You follow RTB Miles?
He be snapping. I definitely listen to bro.
Bro definitely be
He's a top 5 artist right now.
Top 5.
What? Oh, no.
My number 1 is Future. Damn.
He be cracking bitches.
We're talking about all time or
No,
just
nigga,
right
just
now?
right now. Who you listen to?
Oh, right now, who I'm bumping?
You bumping for game day and shit, nigga. Your top 2 go artists.
Damn, I listen to a lot of like on the way. See, I'm kind of weird, bro. On the way to the game, like when we leave the hotel, on the way, I'm listening to R&B, like Destiny's Child type shit. Like I'm just on some chill shit, just cause I don't want to get lit too early. But when we get there, like I go out for warm ups and shit, that's when I start listening to some like turn shit. Like I'm listening to a lot of like Glock 40 spaz, like
Madman.
no
Yeah,
like, I'm on that Glock. I'm on a lot of like Baby Drill, like
I'm liking this list.
cause but I listen to everybody though, for real. So it's a rapper from Detroit named GMO Stacks too. Like he hard on game day. I'm trying to tell you, I be on that shit cause I'm a real like music head. Like
I thought you
like I'm. Wait, what you thought I was finna say?
I thought you was a real street nigga. That artist you listening to, that's what I thought you was.
Look,
I'm a real street nigga.
that's one thing I ain't never gonna try to portray to be. No, I'm not that. But
None of us are, nigga. We all work a job.
For real.
9 to 5.
Come on.
It ain't nothing not cool about working 9 to 5, nigga.
Yeah, they gotta get that.
Come on, gotta get
Understood.
that chicken somehow.
Like, you don't gotta be gangster to be cool. You don't gotta be gangster to get some girls. Like I can show you how to do it without doing that.
I can show you how to do it without doing that.
That's what they be seeing on Instagram.
No, that's just social media. They just see that
Yeah,
shit. They
it's a
looking up at these
facade.
rappers and all type of stuff. Nah.
No, that's dope though. For real, for real.
Have we ever asked, what are your hobbies outside of college football? Like, what you like to do outside of
Shit.
football?
I like listening to music. I make music. Like, I got hella songs. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not trying to be like no rapper or nothing, but it's just fun. Because especially, we had a teammate who had like a real studio at his shit. Like an official studio. Like
Having that shit.
Yeah, like, that's why I like being on the team, because there's so many people with different hobbies. Like, you going to find somebody that is just like you who want to do the same shit. So, like, me, like, Jermaine Burton, George Pickens, like, used to go to the studio, like, make songs, like, hell, it's because we all listen to the same type of shit, too. Like, that underground scene, like, we be on SoundCloud heavy and shit. So,
L5?
Yeah, I fuck with L5.
Okay.
I fuck with L5. But yeah, I just be on. I like listening to music. I like chilling. I'm kind of like a food connoisseur too a little bit. Like, I like trying different restaurants. Like, I want to go to the restaurant and try a different wine with this steak. Like, I'm on some shit like that. Just trying to travel, find vibes
Food
and
critic.
shit. Just like different vibes. I like catching the vibe, bro. I just like being somewhere just like where I just feel like, I don't know. It's just, when you somewhere, like, you might be somewhere nice, and it just feel different. Like, you just feel clean as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I like fashion, just getting in all that. Like, my drip gonna come crazy when I get that bad. Like,
It's just like that high lifestyle. Me and Troy, we be doing that. Like, we went to go to Gordon Ramsay restaurant, Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
It's just the Michelin star restaurants. Like,
yeah,
when
you
go
gotta
in there,
see what it's talking about.
bro.
Yeah.
You gotta experience that type of shit.
You'll never forget that shit, bro. For real, for real.
It'll drive you to get back to it too.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you're pulling up listening to L5 to Chops Lobster Bar? that's crazy.
I might pull up listening to
Some
some
R&B probably most
Glock
likely.
40 Spaz and Teflon
Glock.
Zay and shit.
some Glock, some Lucky, some
You like boomstick rap?
what's Boomstick?
That's like that. It's like space trap type shit. It's like those like new type beats, like
Yeah.
Glock 40 Spaz type beats, but it's like a trap beat though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And then shoot, my little brother, he be making beats for like Glock Camp. His name's Zay Will. He hard with the beats. I gotta shout him out. It's cause like he making his way up. Like when Glock get out, like he already done set it up. Like he be talking to Glock and stuff. Like he gonna get on my brother beats and shit.
I didn't even know Glock was locked up.
Yeah, he been locked up for like a minute now. He finna get out this year, I think.
Man, yeah.
He been dropping all this music out of jail?
Bro, he done had so much like heat in the vault.
That's
So he just putting out old shit.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I be on Glock.
It's
He
important
hard.
to put that music up. Boy, you never know.
That's what I be listening to in the gym. Oh God.
Shit, he gonna have you turn.
Niggas will get you going. It ain't nothing I caught on Vamps.
Yeah. I ain't still. I
What's
ain't
up,
falling
T-Boy?
on that
Talk to you.
Trump.
Hey.
Nah, man, we transitioning over to the sports, the NFL this week, and what we had going on, the top games and everything. You had the Ravens. They blew out the Miami Dolphins and shit like that. They really the number one team in the NFL, and really shit, Lamar, he damn near favored to win MVP
Niggas
at this
forgot about
point.
Jaylen.
He favored.
I just
you
want
got
to
at
put it out
MVP?
there. Lamar. And
Thank you. That's
bro,
all
you
I
can
need to
check
do.
it. I just quoted my own tweet yesterday, bro. I had tweeted some in like the summertime when the Ravens had got Todd Monken as their offensive coordinator. He was the OC at UGA.
UGA,
So
yeah.
I've been with him like this man is a real wizard, like mastermind with
Cook
his
up the
football shit.
plays.
And I tweeted, I said, bro, Ravens offense with Todd Monken is finna be crazy. And like now seeing what they doing, like I knew they was gonna be on that. If you give Todd Monken like Lamar Jackson, Odell Beckham, Zay Flowers, like what? Like
It
Mark
did
start
scheme
off
You
a
the
little
second
high.
person I heard say that with Monken and everything coming
Yes.
from UGA. Like that's
Right.
really big. Like he a wizard. Like that's the
Really?
exact same way. Somebody said it the exact same way.
I swear to God, he don't even know it. He'll never know this probably, but he changed my life one time. He told me, he's like, yes, like I see you as an NFL receiver. And he was like, but because this is when I was trying to leave. He was like, but this is not your time right now. Like he's showing me guys that he comparing me to. Like he's like, yes, because he been offensive coordinators for NFL teams before he was at UGA too. So like he know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And then he told me that he was like, it might take you 6 years. And at the time, I'm like, ain't no way I'm finna be in college 6 years. That's what it took. Like, And it's just crazy. But, yeah, he instilled a lot of confidence in me. When I earned his respect, I was like, yeah, like, I know I can ball. But, yeah, with him, with Lamar, is OD. Like, that's not fair, bro.
Yeah, Munkin really he really spread like even at UGA, he spread the offense around too. He
Yes.
got a real well balanced offense. Like
balanced.
everybody really get involved in his offense. Is like that's one thing I've noticed.
And
about
he knows so much too. It's like
He gave you a key. He gave you some keys like that you could take away.
For sure. Like he made the game way easier, and just like I see the game way different after playing with him. Just like certain stuff, just I don't know. I just really soaked up. I'm big on that. Like I'm like a sponge, bro. So like I'm an attentive person, so I'm paying like attention. I'm taking notes, like I'm doing my homework, and everything he was saying, like I'm listening. Like I just want to hear everything he got to say about how to get better, how to run this route, how to all types of shit.
Yeah, because he didn't really got them other niggas there before too. So yeah, he really know what he talking about.
So Ravens are locked to win the Super Bowl. Is that what y'all saying?
Yes, Ravens.
Ravens
Right here first.
rocking with the
I
fly.
ain't gonna lie.
They
'cause
been
he
my-
been,
they been
he
my
been saying
pick.
that.
Before
He been
the
saying
season.
that.
I
Yeah,
said
that was his
beginning
pick
of
before the season too.
You know what I'm saying? I said.
I mean,
You
well,
know
y'all
something?
got to
Just for
see
fun,
y'all
know something.
got
Not
to
putting no
see
money
Bills in
in, just for
playoffs,
fun.
bro. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Bills seat.
The only team we worry about is
The Bills.
no,
I gotta
really
see us in
the
playoffs.
Browns. The Browns and that defense and what they got going on, and they play Baltimore twice a year. That's really the only team scared. You seen we just did to Miami,
Joe Flacco is balling.
but
This nigga
it's gonna be a storyline. Joe Flacco, Joe Flacco won with the Ravens and shit, and played for Harbaugh and everything. That's gonna be a real storyline if he end up playing for them and they
So that's
meet.
the script.
I don't know, bro.
You believe
Here you
that
go.
shit
You
be
a naysayer in the
scripted?
back.
You believe that shit be scripted, Jay?
No, hell no.
Hell
you
no.
can't script football. I ain't gonna hold you. That game is you can't even predict that shit.
So you like
You
some,
can't
some of them
predict it.
plays don't be looking like. Come on, bro.
No.
Like,
When they say scripted, I don't
no,
mean
I'm
every
talking about
play.
like when the ref
I
be
don't
getting
mean every
involved.
play. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I don't mean every play being scripted. I mean them changing the tide of a game for a specific outcome.
The time.
The tide,
The tide.
like the Dallas
Oh.
versus Dallas
Dallas
versus the
versus
Lions.
Lions.
Oh yeah, no, that was crazy.
That
That's
nigga
like,
checked in, man.
Yeah, nah,
that is
come
a call from
on.
upstairs.
Yeah,
Fuck him
nah.
over. We got too much money on this game.
yeah, no, that shit was crazy. But
The way they scored and
when
everything.
it comes to shit like that, I'll never know because I ain't no referee.
No, you
I ain't
will
no
know.
higher up in there.
When you gonna be in the league, you gonna catch a touchdown and they go.
Come on,
I'm
though.
pretty sure they don't need to tell them if it is scripted. They're not gonna tell them he's in the league because that shit gonna get out so fast.
Yeah.
No, that Lions and Cowboys game, that was a good ass game, but the way it ended and everything, I know some people was hurt in Detroit.
Dez-
I was hurt.
Everything.
Talking about America's team. Give that shit to the Motor City.
I feel. I mean, they done screwed over Dallas before. Like Dez caught that touchdown.
Dez
all them
did
years
catch
ago.
that
I don't
shit,
give
but
a
that was
fuck
like
what no one
9,
say.
10 years ago. But like, yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
he did.
Dez caught that.
I remember
bitch,
that. I remember that.
nigga. Dez caught that bitch.
How is that
but
not a
y'all
catch?
been in the light. Dallas been in the light. Y'all been going to the NFC championships and seeing
That
the
nigga, that was
Lions-
before all of us was born. Like literally,
Yeah.
they ain't won since what
I don't think
95?
have I ever seen the Lions win?
No,
Oh no.
All
no.
right then. What are we talking?
It's
They
not-
needed.
it's
They
not-
needed it worse.
It's not our fault. Detroit has been a poverty franchise for this long. Like,
Don't
I'm
say-
glad. I'm glad y'all turned it around. But
Don't say our. We won that game. We out schemed them and everything.
y'all got
Niggas talking about we
Michigan.
should have kicked the
Tell
field goal.
Michigan go finish the job.
Don't worry. That's what we got to do.
Speaking of our scheme though, this nigga Russell Wilson and
That
Denver.
shit crazy. No, bro. If you think about it, his numbers, not even that bad this year, bro.
I mean, in 2 years, he has 11 wins, but he's also, after 2 years, he walking away with 142 million.
Oh, well then, fuck
Shit,
it.
he's
I
about
would
that bad.
retire. Fuck it. Got me a
He's about
Super
that
Bowl
bad.
ring.
They
Super Bowl
said
MVP.
I got
that
Sierra.
they said the Broncos.
Two
I
kids.
see, yeah.
I got 2 kids.
But he
Not
winning
mine.
in life, of course. But you know what I'm saying? Just the way they came at him, you know, after he beat the Chiefs, like they was just like, yeah, we need you to cut that injury money. Like he was guaranteed like 37 million, and they don't really want to pay him that. You know what I'm saying? So
You an athlete.
they-
You reconstructing your deal, or you know I need all that.
not no guarantee
Bro.
money that's in the contract.
Yeah, like I can't fault nobody who want all their bread just because in this game, like it can be gone just like that.
I
Like
need it.
yeah, you need it. You putting your body on the line. It's like you gotta respect somebody who's standing on business when it comes to something like that.
Got to
No, I
take
res-
your chicken.
I
y'all
respect to
rich as
stand on
fuck.
business, but I don't know where Russell know he had to take that money like that because with his legacy then kind of took a hint the past like last 3 years he been playing too, bro. Like last year with Pete, last year the Broncos was bad. This year it wasn't no more better.
But he at the point now he done made so much bread though.
Yeah, bro, he 200 million plus.
If it was gonna help the team, like they can get some more help for him, then I could see like taking.
He had Judy Sutton. Like, you know what I'm saying? There wasn't no scrub that he was playing with.
Oh, yeah, no,
I don't know how Judy not getting the ball like he should be.
Judy underrated. He definitely wasn't underrated.
But Judy had to apply himself more and more too, though. It wasn't just him, like, you know. So it was just, that's a lot that go with it and everything. But yeah, they definitely benched him for the rest of the season. It's just like, damn, bro. Like, I never in a million years think somebody getting 200 million that's able to play gonna get benched the last 2 games of the season.
No good.
That Walmart money different though. They good.
I'll take my 200 mil on the bench, nigga. Sit down, not play.
Yeah.
You talking about 30 mil? Y'all are billionaires.
Well, the thing is, if he gets hurt out there, he automatically gets that 37 million.
Oh yeah, I'm going
automatic.
I might
No, so in the last two games, the Broncos are fighting for a chance to make the playoffs and everything. But every other team fighting to make the playoffs, so he can get injured, be knocked out of a game or something like that, and then now they forced to pay that extra money because they already owe him like 34 million, then the 37.
Bro, that ain't nothing, bro.
That's like 60 million though. This one person, 60, 70 million to one person.
They be trying to make us seem like it's a lot of money. Don't fool me, nigga.
I know you got it.
What? How many black owners is it?
Bro,
them niggas got it.
It's hella black owners, bro.
I thought Jay-Z was about to buy a team or something.
He's about to buy a part of a team.
Part of a team. They are putting in no money on shit like that. But I don't really think they're gonna let somebody black like that buy a team. Like just
who owns some of the Redskins, the Commanders?
Magic Johnson. He a partial owner.
Part owner, like niggas. Yeah. They're not giving you a full team for real.
Yeah, they're not really gonna
take this part-time ownership and keep it pushing. Man.
All we had was Jordan, and that nigga loved prisons. Weirdo.
Bro, there's something wrong with this nigga, bro. I keep telling niggas, bro. Yeah, man, but my Bills are going all the way, man. We can turn the season around. Greatest upset story.
Was you a Bills fan, though?
Bro.
Oh, we got a historian. Don't let me find out,
bro.
Since when?
Bro. He just switched up teams,
bro. You know I'm still a Texas fan at heart.
Okay.
But hey, since we done graduated, I've been following Josh Allen. He was at Wyoming, and Diggs always been one of my favorite receivers. So when they linked up, I was like, fuck it, I'm a Bills fan now. And I've been one for like the last 3-4 years.
Who your team is, Jaylen?
Falcons.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, y'all are piss poor. 28-3. I tell him that every time I see him. 28-3.
That was one of the worst days of my life. I ain't gonna lie.
I know he was popping it. I know you was popping it too.
Did we watch the Super? No, we watched UGA versus Bama the first time they played in the national championship at Alex Ferry House.
But I was going for Bama.
When Tua was
going,
yeah, because I didn't know I was going to UGA at the time.
This nigga was going for
Bama.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
That's crazy.
He was going for Bama. We both was going for Bama that day.
That shit ironic.
And you end up playing for the other side.
Hell yeah. And now I hate Bama. I hate them boys.
You hate them boys? The games really get like that, don't they?
Just because you got respect, of course, for them and what they program is about and stuff, but you just hate just because like that's your top op. Like, really.
It was LSU for 1 year and then back to Bama.
Yeah, but it was really like always we think about Bama thinking about UGA. That's just how it goes. Because they know they're going to have to run into each other at one point.
And that game always decides like the rest of the country.
Always.
So you rocking with the flock. That's what I'm hearing for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they got bench there before the season. Whether it's
Don't even say the Lions, nigga. They're not coming out the first round.
San Fran, Dallas.
They're not.
San Fran, Dallas, Philly.
They're not.
I don't think anybody want to see that defense in Baltimore right now.
Yeah. We gonna see. Like I said, Bills Mafia, man. 2024 champions.
Well, shit, on a final note, we got some of the weirdest news of the episode. They're releasing the Epstein list.
I saw that, but
names.
I ain't looking to it too much.
152 names of the flight log manifesto showing people going to and from his child sex trafficking island.
Who was on this list?
It's some big names. Bill Clinton. I seen Donovan Mitchell on there.
Donovan Mitchell?
Bro, the list is crazy. Like, I could pull it up. Bryson, can you pull the list up?
Ain't no way.
I might say Donovan. That was a
Ain't no way.
curveball. Like,
No, really.
whoa.
But it's a few lists on Twitter and stuff, so we don't know. When the court case dropped the official list, that's when we really gonna know.
But then y'all keep saying they keep taking names off the list. So are we ever gonna get an official list?
They're redacting names off the list. That just goes to show that people are in. These niggas have power. Like, y'all can't release my name type shit. Like, I don't care what y'all got going on with this court case, but my name, it's not getting released. Those are the people that, like, I want to know who the fuck they are, cause it's like, who are y'all niggas to have Bill Clinton, his name released, nigga, but your name get redacted, nigga?
Kind
You're more
of
important than the president.
introduced though, like kind of tell the viewers about like Jeffrey Epstein and everything, kind of like who he is for the people that don't know who he is.
I don't even know who he is.
I mean, shit, he was a rich. Well, he was Jewish.
You know what I'm
Of course,
saying?
he was Jewish. He was a rich Jewish millionaire, and he really had ties with Bill Clinton, Donald
Nah,
Trump.
he was a Mossad. He was an agent for like the CIA. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, I believe. You know, so he always was plugged in, connected to them higher upper people. I feel like that's how he had them connections like Trump and
you
shit.
feel like, nigga, he worked for the CIA. He probably know how this shit, the ins and outs of
How
this
this shit really get?
Exactly. And I feel like they just throwing this nigga out like a passy type shit. You feel me?
Sole purpose shit. He used to cultivate and blackmail niggas shit.
Can you pull up the painting that that this nigga had of Bill Clinton in his living room? He had a picture of this nigga Bill Clinton in a dress.
What type of shit is that? Type of relationship. He was close with the presidents too.
Painting
Damn,
right
that shit
there.
done popped up.
I might say that shit did pop up.
Yeah, that's how you know they listening. Please hit it. Boom. That shit is on his wall in his crib. Like, as soon as you walk in.
No way.
I'm so serious.
Ain't no way in hell.
They're saying he posed for this.
He
That's what I'm
posed for
saying,
this.
bro. Because it's like, bro, that look like a mural,
It's like
bro.
an old
Like
painting.
somebody's like looking at you as they paint it.
How I see it as like a like blackmail. It's like, I got you, nigga.
Well,
They got
Is they
Bill
friends?
Gates.
They was
They got
close.
Bill Gates on this, bro. Kevin Spacey, Chris
Yes.
Tucker,
Oprah
Trump,
Winfrey.
Oprah.
It's a lot of, but we already know that like celebrities.
That's why they trying to cover this shit up. They ain't really trying to release this shit, man.
That's why it's not big news for real. It's like it's
Well,
news,
even when the documentary came out a few years ago on Netflix, that shit was big when it came out. Like,
But I'm saying though, usually when they do some shit like this, they're hiding something else. They're trying to keep attention away from something else.
Exactly. Because
So
when you
whatever
already
the fuck
understand,
this is just a distraction
You
to
already
whatever the
understand.
real problem is.
the sex trafficking is going on. It's been going on. It's gonna keep going
Yeah,
on.
like kids come up missing, women come up missing every day.
This is just, they're giving us a little piece of evidence. It's like a little piece of truth, a little piece of the thread, but it's probably something bigger going on. Like, it don't make sense to me that they'll talk about this, but they won't talk about the 85,000 kids missing in like the like when you get adopted. What's that called?
y'all think? Yeah.
Like the public, like the United States, like when you leave your parents.
Where's the CPS at?
That's
Yeah,
what I'm talking
so-
about.
yeah.
Child Protective Services.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
They're
yeah,
getting
yeah,
lost
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You feel me? So they take you up out of your root from your home. They put you in Child Protective Services, and 85,000 kids going missing.
They
Y'all
just
feel like he
vanished.
In the
really dead
government's
though?
care, huh?
Y'all feel like he really dead? He really died in prison?
Who, Epstein?
Yeah.
I feel like they killed him. No way he did
I
suicide.
feel like he
It wasn't suicide.
It wasn't suicide at
Bro,
all.
if they put you in suicide prevention in jail, how are you killing yourself? They strap you to a chair.
Bro said,
with your neck and
bro,
shit.
the way they said he killed himself, was he tied up a sheet. It's the bunk bed in the prison and everything. And bro, like tied that bitch to like the metal rod of the bed and like leaned forward and like hung himself like that as it like choked him. But that just sounds absurd.
Come on,
Like,
let's be real. They had
like
somebody
let's
go
be
in there,
real.
that bitch. Hey, nigga, shut up.
Strangled that nigga.
What?
Pause.
Your case is getting too much attention.
3 bones broken in his neck.
Three bones broken his neck.
Come on,
Not
bro.
that's not from no sheet. Let's be real.
Come on.
Yeah, strangling, breaking your neck. Hundreds of documents related to him, bro. Releasing this week. That's crazy.
But I mean, people not gonna talk about it. I mean, we really got to talk about it. And you see, like in the case, they have John Doe 36. That's how they referred to the people in the court case. And Bill Clinton, he's believed to be John Doe 36. So when you go back in the court case, it was like John Doe 36 arrives on the mansion on this date,
Okay.
and then blah blah blah. And they talk about the details of like all of the weird shit they was into.
It's just crazy.
26 times.
like you're going to a little boy island 26 times, bro. Where do you want?
These are CIA agents, federal FBI people, like
Who can you
presidents. Like, who can you really trust out here nowadays?
Trust your local NFL players, people who are athletes, you know, people who really get it out of the mud. Like other people, it's like I don't know.
So your local athletes.
They got the money. With these type of people though, these type of people is different with athletes. Like these type of people got the money and connections. Like, you know, they can make this shit really go away. But athletes just have like money and everything. But even still, like you can kind of in today's day and age, I don't want to be kind of bad. You can kind of extort an athlete. What you was gonna say though, bro? My bad.
No, they in a whole different league. Like them boys, like they playing with a whole different type of bread, a whole different type of power, connections, all type of shit. That shit kind of scary to think about.
And I feel like you still gotta work for your money. Every morning you still gotta work. You still have some type of morals and value system because you have to work to get this outcome. When you have that much money, anything you want to do, evil, all of your vices, you can do. Real. You feel me? So it's like you have more access to evil. It's scarier. It's like I can do whatever I want.
This shit go back to 2015, former sex slaves with Epstein and what was the island name? Like Virginia Jewfree.
Oh yeah.
Like,
but what's crazy about the island is if you go look at the island, most of it is underground. Have you seen? Can you pull up a picture of the island? It's just like a little hut.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a little hut, like one house, and then that's it.
I remember even watching the documentary, the workers saying what they seen on the island.
The
people
shit is underground. They have to keep it underground because like the shit is.
It has to be sacred, like
because you got to think about it. All of the satellites and stuff like that. That shit would have been on camera. Look, that's his crib on Epstein Island.
Island was only 60 million.
Look right there.
Nigga said only 60 million.
This right here. This is the picture I'm talking about. This shit with nobody, bro. This is obviously underground.
No, that shit do look like it walked down into something, bro.
Like, look where it's put. Like, y'all know how basements work.
Bizarre blue strip building.
How
private
was he so
island.
rich? What did he do?
He worked for the CIA.
He's worked for the CIA.
And then I be like when you work for the CIA, you got inside information, bro. If you get rich after working for the CIA, you know some products.
The
that was gonna blow
Mossad
up.
agent.
Feel me? Some,
You know what I'm saying?
You knew Amazon. You knew
And cultivating blackmail influential businessmen and politicians. He made millions in finance too as well. So,
Damn.
you know, being CIA agent, millionaire in finance and everything, being connected. Like I can see that because you know when you in finance and everything, and then you got to think about back with like Wall Street with like Trump with finance and money back then. He had those connections, and everything. Them big time money people. Yeah, bro, come down here. Let's do this freaky deaky shit down here. Like, and then they trying to hide that shit and cover it up. Yeah, that's really crazy though, bro. Back in 2015, man, this shit been going on. It's almost a full 10 years later. This shit's still going on. He dead. Is the girl dead too?
No, she in jail.
She in jail. She in jail. The woman that was helping her. What's the lady name again? I forgot the lady.
It's something. It's almost like a Russian name, but she's the one that's releasing some of the names too. But I feel like she just releasing the names because she's in trouble already.
Yeah, they gonna throw the book.
It's almost
at
like
her.
on some spiteful shit. Like, bitch, you don't get no credit for that, bitch. You in jail already.
You damn right. They definitely would throw the book at her.
Right.
You snitching once you already caught.
Type shit. You scared.
I don't know. Yeah, but shit, hey man, like I said, bro, we appreciate you coming in, man.
Appreciate you.
So
Appreciate you,
Jaylen,
Jaylen,
my boy.
Man.
It's big.
most
It was
definitely,
fun, I
man.
ain't gonna lie.
Smooth episode.
Smooth
right?
episode with my boy, dog. Yeah, we definitely gonna drop your name and info in the video and everything, your Instagram name, so they can tap in with you. And yeah, man, good luck for the upcoming pro dates and everything, and future success. You know, being an athlete and everything.
It's episode 25, right?
Episode 25.
Episode 25.
Y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man.
Yes,
We
sir.
back at it again next
Get at
week,
them
man.
boys.
Guys, we go see you then.